Hey students, this is Mrs. Bello, and this is our class for third grade. We're going to be talking about pop art today, and hopefully you've already watched the video about what is pop art. And we are going to be making a name pop art design today. If you watch the video, you'll notice that pop art is popular art at the time. And this is a picture made by Roy Lichtenstein, one of the popular pop artists at the time. And he took cartoons and made them paintings, and they are 5 to 7 feet long and 5 to 6 feet tall, and they cover a whole wall. He's also known for these little dots, and we're going to use these little dots. You may not be able to see it. I'll get you really close. See the little dots that are in this cloud part here? He's very famous for using those dots. So we're going to be using those in our artwork today. So the things that you're going to need today are a piece of paper, your pencil, Sharpie, a ruler or a straight edge, like the edge of an envelope or a piece of construction paper, and some markers. If you don't have markers, you can use crayons or colored pencils. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to line our ruler up so it's not going to touch your corners probably, but we're going to line it up with our corners. And what I want you to do is I want you to write your name on a diagonal. And I'm going to use, if your name is really long, you might want to use your initials or your nickname. I'm going to use the word Easter since that's about the right size. On my example, I did mine Mrs. B because Bella was too long. So I'm going to use Easter. So you're going to write your name in capital letters, and I'm going to do it really dark because then I'm going to use the Sharpie for you to see because we're going to erase this. So write it in capital letters so that it touches the top of the ruler. So I'm going to write the word Easter, and you write it nice lightly so that you'll be able to erase it. Okay? So now I wrote it lightly with pencil. Now you're going to use your pencil, but I'm going to use the Sharpie so you can see what I'm doing. We are going to make bubble letters around these capital letters. So I'm going to start at the top and go around those letters like this to make them bubble. Okay? And then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to erase inside to get rid of those pencil letters. Okay? So then we're going to go around the A like that. And with the A, we need to put a little triangle in the middle. Okay? Then we're going to go around our S like this. Then around the T. Now, whatever letters you have in your name, you're going to go around the outside with your pencil so that if you make a mistake, you can go back and erase. Just like I'm doing with the Sharpie. Now, with the R, I'm going to have to draw a little D to make the bubble inside. Okay? And then you're going to use your eraser to erase those pencil lines on the inside because we're going to color this later. So you're going to erase all of those capital letters that we drew. Now we have a nice bubble letter name. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is we are going to draw some spikes or triangle shapes. And in our last lesson, we did symmetrical drawings. We're going to kind of make this rotational, radial symmetry, even though the letters are not going to make it symmetrical. But we're going to do a spike on the top and on the bottom, like this. Then we're going to do a spike over here on this side, and another one over here. Then do the same thing on the top, one on this side, and one on this side. Then we're going to put one on the ends, like this. And then we're going to connect this with this one. Depending on how many letters you're using, will determine how many. Okay, so now we have, this one's not too great, but that's okay. Then we're going to do a couple more really long, skinny spikes. We're going to do about 4 or 5 of them like this, but make on the ends like this. Okay, because they're going to be a different color. Maybe one up here. Make them tall and skinny like that. Okay, now we're going to connect those with the spider web. So from the tops of these, we're going to make like a wave. Okay, we're going to connect them all with the spider web like that. Connect that, that one, curved line there, curved line there. Then we'll do 2 here, then 2 here, then 1 down to here. Probably do about 3 here, and then 3 here. Okay, so we have kind of like a spider web. Our next step is to make a cloud shape. Now, a cloud shape is the opposite of a wave. So basically, we're going to make it look, we're going to do waves, but they're almost going to connect with the last one we did. And if you're going off the paper, that's okay. Okay? And the last thing, we're going to go to the edge of the paper with these skinny diagonal lines, like that. Wherever you have room, you're going to add those skinny diagonals out to the edge of your paper, like that. Okay, so now you can stop the video and outline with Sharpie, okay? Because then I'm going to get my markers and I'm going to show you how to color it with the markers. So go ahead and stop the video and outline with Sharpie. Okay, now in most of the pop art cartoons, they have mainly primary colors, okay, with black and white. So we outlined it with Sharpie or a ballpoint pen or a black marker, whichever one fits. So I'm going to use these. You can use any variation of this, light blue, dark blue, burgundy red. It's up to you. I'm just going to use primary colors because we want it to be really strong. So I'm going to color my name in the middle with red. And I'm just going to do one letter because I'm going to show you what it looks like. Then the next level, we're going to leave white. Okay. These long skinny spikes, we're going to do, I'm going to do with yellow. Okay. Then with my spider web, I'm going to do it in blue. Now you can do it any way you want to. I just want to get to the point where you can see all the different techniques in the different areas. I'm just going to do one section of the spider web area. Because the cloud, we want to put the dots. The dots are really important in pop art. So in this cloud area, we're going to use the blue, and you can use whichever color you want, and fill up this whole cloud area. Now be careful that there's dots and not like marks. You want to make sure you get it kind of colored in so it looks like dots, because it's going to give that printed effect like it's in the newspaper. Okay, so this whole area is going to be. Then I'm going to go out and I'm going to do these little skinny pieces, blue, and my final outline. Maybe I want to add some yellow somewhere. So maybe I'll put a stripe of yellow next to the blue because I want some more yellow in this. So I'll put another stripe of yellow here and a stripe of yellow here, and then fill in with the red in between. Now, once you get it all colored, if you send this to someone, send me a picture of you emailing it or putting it on Facebook, and I will put it on our wall of kindness. We're getting close to we are at 80, I think 84 on our wall of kindness, and we would love to make our goal. So if you send this to someone, send me a picture and I will put your picture on the wall of kindness. So when you get finished, you should have a picture that looks like it's jumping off the page like this. So that's our pop art assignment for 3rd grade. I hope you do well. Bye.